For a second for everything to get loaded up, and then we shall get started. We have a good topic to talk about today. So let's make sure that everything is loading properly, and then we will get started right away. If you're on Cloud Hub, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching from. And if you could go ahead and just share this with everyone, that would be great. If you're watching on Rumble, it's good to see you. And if nothing's hooked up, hey, it's still good to see you. I don't see it loading up for some reason. God only knows, but I'm sure it will get there. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started and hope. If it doesn't load up, I'll just go and load them there later. There's not a reason that it shouldn't be loading everywhere. All right, so let's get it started. Today we are going to talk about sleep and the importance of sleep on your health. So let me go ahead and get started with that. And then if there's any questions coming up after that, just let me know. But here we go on our topic for today. Okay, today we are going to talk about the importance of sleep to your health. Again, we can do eating well, exercising, trying to relax, but if you're not getting enough sleep, how does that impact your health? The importance of sleep cannot be overstated as it plays a critical role in many aspects of our lives. According to the National Institutes of Health, a lack of quality sleep can result in various health problems, including obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Additionally, lack of sleep can affect our mood, cognitive function, and overall quality of life. Lack of sleep can also affect memory and attention span. Research shows that sleep deprivation can contribute to developing mental health disorders like anxiety and depression. Conversely, getting enough quality sleep can improve mood and reduce the risk of developing these disorders. One factor that can affect sleep quality is stress. When we experience stress, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that can disrupt the sleep wake cycle. Individuals can practice relaxation techniques like yoga, meditation, and deep breathing to reduce stress and promote better sleep. Despite the numerous benefits of sleep, many people struggle to get enough of it. The American Sleep Association reports that 50 to 70 million adults in the United States have a sleep disorder, with insomnia being the most common. In addition, approximately 35% of adults report getting less than the recommended 7 hours of sleep each night. Does it really surprise you that 50 to 70 million adults don't, have a sleep disorder and don't get enough sleep? I mean, to me, this was not surprising based upon all of the technology that we use during the day, all of the noise from traffic, all of the stresses that we go through. I'm surprised that the number's not doubled. So, what are some common sleep disorders? Let's take a look at those. Insomnia is the most common sleep disorder affecting millions worldwide. Characteristics of insomnia include difficulty falling or staying asleep, waking up too early, or feeling unrefreshed upon waking. Many factors, including stress, anxiety, depression, medications, caffeine, and alcohol, can cause insomnia. As many as 1 in 2 adults experiences short-term insomnia at some point, and 1 in 10 may have long-lasting insomnia. Insomnia is linked to high blood pressure and heart disease. Over time, poor sleep can also lead to unhealthy habits that can hurt your heart, including higher stress levels, less motivation to be physically active, and unhealthy food choices. Sleep apnea is a disorder in which a person's breathing is interrupted during sleep, leading to brief awakenings throughout the night. It can cause snoring, gasping, choking sounds, and excessive daytime sleepiness. it seems like more and more people that I know are being diagnosed with sleep apnea. My my thoughts are, what is causing this? Now, some of it could be, from being overweight or having some other medical condition, but there seems to be a lot of it. So let's talk a little bit more about it. There are two types of sleep apnea: obstructive sleep apnea, which is caused by a physical obstruction in the airway, and central sleep apnea, which is caused by a failure of the brain to signal the muscles to breathe. Interesting. Restless leg syndrome is a neurological disorder that causes uncomfortable sensations in the legs, like itching, burning, or crawling, that can only be relieved by movement. It often occurs in the evening or at night, leading to difficulty falling or staying asleep. Narcolepsy. It's a neurological disorder that causes excessive daytime sleepiness and sudden sleep attacks. It can also cause sleep paralysis, in which a person is temporarily unable to move or speak and experiences vivid hallucinations upon falling asleep or waking up. Parasomnias are a group of sleep disorders involving abnormal behaviors or experiences during sleep. Some common examples include sleepwalking, sleep talking, night terrors, and nightmares. These conditions can be distressing for the person experiencing them and their sleep partner. Circadian rhythm disorders. They disrupt the body's natural sleep and wake cycle, leading to difficulty falling asleep or staying awake at the desired times. Some common examples include jet lag, shift work disorder, and delayed sleep phase syndrome. Bruxism is a sleep disorder that involves grinding or clenching the teeth while sleeping. It can cause tooth damage, jaw pain, headaches, and other problems. So, how can I improve my sleep? I think that's everybody wants to know the answer to that question. There are 5 ways, or here are 5 ways that you can improve your sleep. I'm sure there are more, but here are 5 possibilities. Number one, stick to a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day can help regulate the body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up. Developing a consistent sleep schedule helps maintain your circadian rhythm, your mental, physical, and behavioral changes following a 24-hour cycle. Now, also on the weekends, people like to tend to stay up later and that type of thing, and that can throw off your regular sleep schedule and your circadian rhythms and all that. You really on the weekends should go to bed at the same time. Go to bed. If, let's say you go to bed at 9 o'clock every night. On the weekends, go to bed at 9 o'clock. Wake up at the same time. Getting your body in the habit of knowing when it should go to sleep and when it should be up in a healthy manner. Create a relaxing sleep environment. This is number two. A comfortable sleep environment promotes restful sleep. For example, a cool, dark, and quiet bedroom, a comfortable mattress and pillows, and breathable bed linens all contribute to a relaxing environment. In addition, eliminating noise and light exposure can also help. Those blackout curtains that people talk about that can really make the room very dark. Some people need to sleep with a fan on. I'm one of those people. I like to feel the air moving and circulating in the room. Sometimes when I don't do that, I do get a headache from that. And I also have to have it quiet. My brain is like always working, even when I'm asleep, I think. So I really need to have it quiet. Any noise, people, when my husband comes in, he drops his keys on the counter, whatever, that wakes me up. Anything wakes me up. And then it's so hard for me to get back to sleep. So you have to make it very quiet. And it really is important to have a comfortable mattress. Now, let's say you don't have a very comfortable mattress and you don't want to buy a new one. Think about a mattress topper. Like, for example, Tempur-Pedic has mattress toppers that can make your bed feel just like you had a brand new Tempur-Pedic bed, that type of thing. One area that's gained attention in recent years is the impact of technology on sleep. For example, the blue light emitted by electronic devices like smartphones and tablets can suppress the production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. As a result, using these devices before bedtime can disrupt the natural sleep wake cycle and make it harder to fall asleep. One of the things that I do with my phone, I try to keep it as far away from my head as possible, and sometimes, I do use it, but not right before bed. Some people recommend that you turn off your Wi-Fi, but I don't do that. And I guess it wouldn't hurt unless you need the Wi-Fi to go turn that off. Many devices and apps night mode settings that reduce blue light emissions in the evening to address this issue. In addition, some sleep tracking apps can help people monitor their sleep patterns and identify areas for improvement. Brown noise helps me to sleep. That's one of the things when I have my phone on and away from me as far as possible. I do at times turn on the brown noise, and that really helps me to fall asleep. They have some brown noise that stays on for like 24 hours without ads on YouTube. They do have an ad that comes on though after about, I don't know, 12 hours, 8 hours, somewhere around in there. Even though they say there are no ads, it does come on. But I find that the brown noise really helps me go to sleep and quickly. Number 3, avoid stimulants before bedtime. Consuming caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol before bedtime can interfere with sleep quality. Caffeine and nicotine are stimulants that can increase alertness and disrupt your sleep cycle. While alcohol may initially cause drowsiness, it can disturb sleep and cause you to wake during the night. And don't forget, if you drink a lot of liquids before going to bed, you're going to have your sleep interrupted by having to go to the restroom at night. So that's another thought. Number 4, practice relaxation techniques. Relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can help reduce stress and promote restful sleep. According to the Sleep Foundation, practicing mindfulness and meditation can improve sleep quality and reduce insomnia symptoms. Number 5, limit daytime napping. Although a short nap during the day can be refreshing, excessive daytime napping can interfere with your sleep cycle and lead to difficulty falling asleep at night. Now, if I want to take a nap, how long should a daytime nap be? Well, the Mayo Clinic says keep the nap short. Aim to nap for only 10 to 20 minutes. The longer you nap, the more likely you are to feel groggy afterward. However, young adults might be able to tolerate longer naps. It's funny. If I take a nap 10 minutes, it takes me about 10 minutes to fall asleep. So I would have to at least do 20 minutes. And I've heard like 30 minutes or less is a good rule of thumb. Could a sudden increased need for naps indicate a health problem? If you're experiencing an increased need for naps and there's no obvious cause of new fatigue in your life, talk to your doctor. You could be taking medication or have a sleep disorder or other medical conditions that's disrupting your nighttime sleep. Just remember, though, that be happy and sleep well is a great key to helping you on your road to health and wellness. All right, so it's a short little video that I put there and about sleep and how important it is. And it really is very, very important. I know there are times when if I get, let's say, interrupted sleep at night or I get about 2 hours of sleep at night, you can't make that up. You can't say, well, tonight I'll go to bed early and I'll be fine. You really can't do that. It's like you can't catch up with your sleep. I've heard people say that, um, and I think people do believe that, but you really don't ever catch up. It's just important to every night get that sleep. And, a lot of times if you exercise during the day, you'll feel tired at night and you can actually sleep and your brain stops working, which is good. And I don't mean it literally stops working, but it stops, you're thinking about things all the time and thinking about what you're going to do. It just calms everything down. And it's so important. I mean, you could even try deep breathing before you go to bed to try to more get more relaxed so that when you go to bed, you can go to sleep. But we can see here by what we've just seen and the research that I conducted that sleep is so important. And it could be that you have a disorder like sleep apnea that really needs to be taken care of. But I think if you really want to narrow it down, really try to let's say for a week, do some of the things that were in the video, right? Try to turn off the phone. Try not to be on your phone soon before you go to bed. Try to let your phone, let it go, right? For about an hour before bedtime, half an hour, if it's the only thing that you can do. Try to, if you want to turn off your Wi-Fi at night, if you can do that, so that electrical stuff in the house isn't going. You can also make as dark in the room as you can possibly get it. Try that for a week. Try going to bed, let's say 9 o'clock, and getting up at 6 every morning. Try that for a solid week and on the weekends and see what happens. See if you feel better. See if you don't feel any difference, see if you feel worse. Check your body to what they've said here in the research that you should do and see if your body kind of adheres to the what the majority adheres to, and that is you've got to have sleep, you've got to get enough sleep. I would say, for me, I have to have six hours at least. If I have less than 6 hours, I'm just groggy the next day. I may need a little nap. I really don't like taking naps because it kind of interferes with sleeping at night. So I try never to take a nap. But some days, if I work too hard, too much, I may sit in my chair and just relax for 10 minutes. So try that. Let's see. Box breathing and tapping helps. Learn that from Gwen, Deb said. I don't know what box breathing is. Tapping, it sounds like something that you do in psychotherapy. I don't know, um, EMDR, it sounds like in psychotherapy. Hubby likes the television at bedtime, so I set it to dark mode and also have a sleep timer set. Angie said, yeah, you know, see, that's the thing, with the television going, you're going to get the sound, you're going to get the noise, you're going to get the electrical stuff coming from the TV. Not very good. Curtis, we had kids staying up late. A timer on the router works. Yeah, that really helps. And Deb said, honestly, another bedroom would help me. And Deb, you may want to consider doing that. I'm not kidding. Because if you can't get sleep, you may need to do that. Or you may need to every now and then go sleep someplace else. I know sometimes at night when I just simply cannot fall asleep, either because my husband is snoring, coming to bed late, waking me up, whatever the case may be, I get up and I go sleep on the couch in the living room because I need to get my sleep. He's sleeping just fine. He has no problem. My husband is asleep before his head touches a pillow. So he never has any problems at all sleeping. I do. So don't be afraid to get up and change your environment so that you can get the sleep. Angie said, I don't deep sleep until it gets quiet. I like it cool in the house at night. I keep a fan on, but I no longer hear it because it's a constant noise. Yeah, I mean, actually, on your cell phone, I know you're not supposed to really be using the cell phones and having those on in the room with you, but try going to YouTube, getting brown noise. Brown noise really helps me get to sleep and get to sleep quickly. So you might want to try that, see if it works for you, and try it that way. Try different things in order to get your sleep. But if you don't get the sleep, which is so essential. We've looked at different things that we need, right? We need the right food, the right exercise. Well, we need the right sleep. It all kind of comes together to help us do what we need to do to have an overall good health. You can't just have good food, poor sleeping habits, and no exercise. That'll tiny bit help, but overall, you're not going to see that improvement in your health and wellness that you really want to see. So try adding to your schedule everything that you can. Try the deep breathing exercises, try exercising, try eating the right food, try getting enough sleep. Put those all together. Angie said, I've been sleep deprived from stress, too tired to relax. And see, Angie, stress is so bad for you. Do deep breathing to try to get rid of that stress. Now, what I do if I'm stressed out, I will inhale, I'll hold it for a second or two, and exhale through the mouth. So you inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. That slows everything down. That gets rid of the anxiety. Also, what I do, Angie, is I pray. I pray to God and asking Him to take the anxiety and stress from me and replace it with His peace that surpasses all human understanding. And that actually works very well. So, a combination of different things will help you based upon what you personally, kind of fits with you. So, uh, that's all I wanted to bring to you today. If you don't have any questions, I'll go ahead and conclude. You'll also see that my Etsy.com shop is listed on the bottom. Hey, Gary, if you're looking for anything in regards to digital, let's say you want to have Christmas cards, right? You can either order Christmas cards through my shop, or I have digital downloads where you can simply get the template and what I send you. You print them out on your own printer or take them to a print shop, and there you go. You have your own unique Christmas cards because all of my designs are original and unique. Angie said, I'm getting ready to go help my parents in about an hour. I'm a bit anxious at the moment. Deep breathing, Angie, deep breathing. Deb said, tapping is just where you tap on both sides of your neck, cheekbones, and forehead. Okay. Then you inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for six. Yeah, never tried that one, but if it works, hey, if it works, it works. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I see this. I don't think this went out to Rumble today, so I'm going to go load this on Rumble. Didn't go out to Cloud Hub today. Don't know why. Should all be working. It says it was streaming, but for some reason it just didn't. So we'll get that to you. And if you don't mind, please share this with everybody so that they can benefit as well. Until next time. Deep breathing helps me. Absolutely, Angie. Try that for like 10 minutes, sitting in a chair, being very quiet, quiet in the house, just inhaling, holding it for a second or two, exhaling out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. All right? All right, everybody. Have a blessed day. Until next week, God bless you. Take care.